Hey, what is up guys? It's Wolfie Gaming here. Now, I'm sure a lot of you wonder how do pros get so good, and it's so hard to get good at Fortnite if you don't play like 8 hours a day, and it's absolutely impossible to get good. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is completely false, and that I've trained for a month, just half an hour of training, doing these specific things, and I have improved probably tenfold. My aim has improved, my building has improved, my editing has improved, even my overall game sense has just improved drastically. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what it is that I did to improve, and I'm going to walk you through how you can do this as well. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Before this video starts, I would like to give a massive shout out to Mzertsu. If you guys don't know him on YouTube, I'm gonna give a link to his description down below. He's a really good tips and tricks guy who constantly helps me to improve. And I was watching one of his videos, and basically what he said was that the main reason why you're not improving is because you're not following these 5 basic steps. You can watch as many skills videos as you want, but if you don't follow these 5 basic steps, or focus on these 5 basic areas in your gameplay, you're never going to improve as much as you want to. So of those 5 areas, there are 3 that I like to focus on. The first is aiming. Aiming is your main priority when it comes to improving. Once you improve your aim, your editing will improve, your building will improve, your game sense will improve, and obviously you'll play better because you'll be killing more people and hitting more shots. The second thing that is really important to do is to focus on building and not overbuilding, but having effective builds. This is also super important, as many people get stuck in the zone when they're building and they just crank up to height, and then you'll get shot down and you're getting annoyed because you're just getting sprayed by people. But what you actually need to do is focus on making every build count, and trying, rather than to focus on getting height, focus on killing the other player and fighting the other player as often as possible. Then the third thing is your ability to clutch up in every situation and not getting tilted. Your ability to clutch up will greatly increase your chances of winning matches and just becoming an overall better player, because it's all fun and games that you can play well in playground and stuff like that, but your ability to actually apply things in game is completely different. And even if you are playing in playground, you're still going to find you dying a lot and respawning a lot because you're not taking it seriously. If you actually want to get good, you will take every situation seriously and analyze all of your mistakes, which is why also not getting tilted is a huge part of being successful and improving, because your ability to realize the mistakes that you've made and stop blaming everyone else and stop blaming yourself will greatly put you in a good mindset and help you to improve, as you can assess all of your past mistakes and learn from them and stop making them. So first things first, let's break down what to do. What you want to do is you want to go and you want to find some map codes. I will link some in the description for really good aiming courses. You want to try and do at least 5 to 10 minutes of these in your half an hour routine. This is the first thing that you want to do. So you want to warm up with 5 to 10 minutes of aim training. Up to you how long you want to do it. You can do it for longer, doesn't really matter, but I personally recommend, if you're only training for half an hour or you only have a limited amount of time to train, that 10 minutes is the optimal time that you will need for aim training. And this is the thing that you want to start with, because it'll greatly improve your editing and just your building and overall gameplay. So let's start with that. So now for your aim training, you can go to the link in the description for both the map codes of the 2 aiming courses that I use. I would not recommend using too many aiming courses, because you're just going to confuse yourself which course is which. So rather stick with one that has a variable skill set and different types of activities that you can do to warm up your aiming. yeah, there's quite a few good ones, but the two in my description I recommend are the best. And after this, what you want to do is you want to go and click on the other map code that I have in the description for an overall combat training map. This is the one thing that I recommend that improves your building, your editing, your shooting, everything all in one go, and this takes maximum 10 minutes. You can spend as many hours as you want in here though, as there are so many things to do in this place. I would like to give a massive shout out also to Teadoh, the creator of this map, as this map I've spent so much time on, but so little time on it at the same time, and I found that I've improved the most doing the least amount of time but putting in the most amount of efforts and applying the most amount of skills as possible in one single course, because this course not only it focuses on every single combat situation that you'll get into, focuses on tunneling. There's a whole bunch of different scenarios that you will be put in real game scenarios, and this way when you get into those scenarios in actual matches, you're not stressed because you know exactly what to do because you've been practicing this every day. I also found this just makes you a lot more confident of a player, as you're not afraid to push anyone and to get into fights early on. But if you do not do these courses, you will struggle at first when you log on just to get into fights and to actually start fighting people and improving. That's why I recommend you should always take this half an hour to warm up just before you start playing, and you will see great improvements. So with this map there are two courses. One is a normal skill based course, and then one is a hard skill based course. What I would recommend doing is do the skill based course. They both have a time limit of 5 minutes, and try and beat your time every single day until you have a time that you actually can't beat, but I'm sure you'll constantly be improving every day and will constantly be beating that score. So I would recommend doing the normal one first, and that'll warm you up a bit, and then you can go dive straight into the hard one. And yeah, once you've done these, you don't have to spend 2 hours in creative practicing your builds and stuff like that, but you can still do that. But this I find helps you build the most effectively and then apply these effective builds into your gameplay. Now the third and final 10 minutes section that you are going to do for your warm-up is what you want to do now. You have a variety of options, but the best ones I would recommend is 1v1ing your friends, or going into playground and 1v1ing people, or doing like 10 minutes of zone wars. These three things are the best place to try and now apply your skills that you have been practicing in the previous 20 minutes. So that's with regards to aiming, editing, building. And also in these 10 minutes you can practice all of your high ground retakes, etc, that you want to apply in your normal game scenarios. Or you can just mess around in playground or creative with your friends if you want to do that for the rest of the time that you want to play. But if you do want to go back to the normal game, I would recommend spending 10 minutes just getting that confidence from fighting people and applying everything that you've learned so far. After all of this, you should be ready to jump into the normal game, and you should be fairly warmed up. And this I find is the perfect amount of time, because if you warm up for any longer, you'll get trapped in creative and playground and you won't actually go into the normal game, and you won't end up playing. You might end up playing 1 or 2 games and you'll just sit in creative for the rest of the time, and then yeah, you just won't improve in the normal game, because you're only improving when you have max materials and full health. But when you're in the normal game, now you can apply all the skills that you've learned and do it all under pressure. And without further ado, I'm going to show you guys how much I've improved in 1 month just from doing this 30-minute training every day. Enjoy this section. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. I just knocked someone from 224 meters away. Got these two guys. No! He didn't die. He was hiding inside a bush.
He's here.
Knocked him. He just rebooted his teammates. GG, Dan.
Just kidding.
It was a good game. He's right in his hut. Come kill him. It's the last guy. Come. I need help. Shoot him down. Nice, Dan!
Don't skip anything. I want to take a picture.
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.